All praises, all praises. So, bro, you talking about Jay, and what's on your shirt? What's on the front of your shirt, bro? What's on the front of your shirt? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob.
That part. Okay.
Jacob, bro. Psalms 19.
This is about
bro, you coming up here saying the letter J was not created.
Jesus. Y'all
read that.
Jesus.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 19, in verse 14. Verse 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
So there's no speech nor language where the voice is not heard, bro. When we come out here to teach the masses, right? What you want me to say? Yehoshua? What's the other names?
Yahushai.
Yahushai? That's what you want to hear? Yahushai?
You go then.
Read that.
There you go.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 23 and verse 9. Accustom not thy mouth to swearing, neither use thyself to the naming of the Holy One.
So don't use your mouth to the name of the Holy One. Now we coming out here to show our people what we need to do to come out of the conditions that we in today. But my brother over here want to talk about a name versus the actions, right? It's the actions that are going to change our community.
Bring it out.
Damn name. All right? Give me that 1 Samuel. Go back to that. Because why are we in the condition that we in today? Because we broke God's laws, statutes, commandments. Right? My brother, when you out on these blocks, don't you see people are killing one another? Are they arguing about a name?
Look at that.
Or they selling drugs one to another? Because did you know, bro, when you take that hit of that weed, you in sin, bro. Did you know that? You gotta come off of that, bro. We gotta come out of these things because what we don't understand is God's laws can tell us how we should conduct ourselves.
Partial truth is a lie.
God never told you to smoke it, bro. Read that.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 3.
That was the white man that told you to smoke the weed, bro. The Bible never told you to smoke no weed, bro. Read.
Talk no more exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
The Lord is a God of knowledge, bro. And we gotta do we say Edomite, bro. We got no problem saying the Edomite. But guess what? All people don't know Edomite. All people don't know that they're the Israelites. That's why we here. So let us teach, bro. This is our platform, bro. If you wanted to teach, you would have had your platform already set up. But until then, just fall back, bro. Just fall back. All praise. So we gonna have this platform today, at this moment. Read that again.
Talk no more exceeding proudly.
My brother, what's your name? What's your name, bro? What's your name? I'm Azariah. What's your name? Marshall. All praise, Marshall. So you know you're an Israelite, right? So what are you supposed to be doing according to the laws and statutes and commandments? My brother, don't walk away. Come back over here in the green shirt. Come on back over here, bro. You got to get to work. You got 10 more minutes. 2 more? 2 more? 2 more. All right, 2 more. So we're going to show, what was your name? LeVar? All right, Marshall. Let me deal with my brother here because he got to go to work. You're going to hang out with us for a little bit, all right? So what we out here to do, brother LeVar, is to teach our people the commandments because that's why we fell off. That's why we in the condition that we in today.
Right.
Give me 2 Maccabees, chapter 3, 1 Maccabees 3:43. Our people are in a decayed estate. Would you agree with that, brother LeVar? So the question is, if you agree with that, what are you doing to help the nation come back, help the community come back? Read that.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 43. They said one to another, let us restore the decayed estate of our people, and let us fight for our people and the sanctuary.
So it was brothers that came together and said, let us restore the decayed estate of our people. You know what I'm saying? Let us come fight for our nation. That's why we out here today. We coming to fight for our nation, man. Because we tired of seeing the police officers in the blue lights and the yellow tape. You know what I'm saying? People being put to death. All right? We got to do something. We got to come back and fight for our nation. Give me Psalms 94, verse 16.
Bring it up.
We got to come back and fight with God's law, statutes, commandments. Because as my officer was speaking earlier, it's not about carnally coming out here and fighting. No, it's about getting our minds right. All right? Read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
So it says, who's going to rise up for God against the evildoers? All right? Who's going to rise up? Brother LeVar, are you going to rise up against the evildoers? You got a brotherhood right here who's ready to rise up.
Right.
Who's ready to take that stand to apply God's commandments to our lives.
Right.
All right? Not just talking about it, but actually doing it.
Right.
All right? Read on.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
So who's going to stand up against the workers of iniquity? Give me Psalms 111 and verse 10 real quick.
Bring it out.
Because you may say, yeah, I'm coming out here and I'm going to, like my brother King did, a wonderful work of cleaning up the community. That's one step, right? But we got to be all in one mind, one accord. Because if I'm coming out here to clean up the community, but 10 minutes later, brothers out here trashing it, what good did that do? Read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Bring it out.
So in order to get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we must begin to apply God's commandments to our life.
That's
All right. I know you said you had to get to work. We got a phone number on the back of that flyer where you can give us a call, bro. We got a brotherhood right here in Minneapolis. All right. That we coming to help rebuild our nation, man. You probably seen us on the corner, right? Coming and teaching God's words. Why? Because that's the building blocks of a community. Can you hang out with a brother who is a murderer? Nah, you may be the next one he murders. You upset him, hey, he's gonna turn to violence. All right. Give me Titus chapter 2 real quick. Can you hang out with brothers who smoke weed, get drunk, get high? You can't, because why? Their mind's not in the right estate.
That's right.
Right? And the Bible commands us to stay sober. Read that.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Let the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. The aged woman.
All right, so that's it on that one. So as an aged man, we must be temperate. We must be sober. All right, we must have that sound faith that the Lord is going to come back to redeem his people. Right? And that's the key thing. That's the key element that we miss a lot of the times. We think that God loves everybody. We think that Christ is a white man. We think that he's coming to save everybody, but that's not so. Right? He came to come back for his people. Because why did we go into slavery, Brother LeVar? You don't know? Let me get that for me real quick. We went into slavery because of this. Read.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Right, so we moved God to wrath. That's why we went into slavery. Now the question is, how did we move God to wrath? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. How did we move God to wrath? Because we were sold to our enemies, were we not? Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you don't listen to the Lord thy God, read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It's because we didn't do God's law, statutes, commandments. We didn't do the commandments. And so one of the curses is that God will send his people into slavery onto slave ships.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.